Hey, welcome folks, family and friends. We're out in this God's beautiful countryside of Southern California in the Cuyamaca Mountains. And as we were walking, we stumbled upon this plant right here, and it's a beautiful, beautiful example of God's provision of seed dispersal. Here is one of the seeds from this plant, and you can see how God's design, how He designed these seeds to be aerodynamical, that has a radial symmetry, and it has these hairs that radiate out at all angles, and then finer thread-like material that forms almost a parachute. In fact, if you look at it, it is a parachute, and it's just perfect if you watch it go. Now I know that you're not going to be able to see this, but maybe you can just see it lift off. But you can see the parachute, how it just, that's a design quality, folks. There's a designer to the universe that we see around us. There's a designer, even though this forest went through a catastrophic wildfire, you can see all the burnt trees behind me. That's part of God's plan too. He designed everything to where the seeds would, after a fire, would be restored and renewed, and out of the ground would come fresh growth. And it just as in these seeds that you saw, this seed dispersal, these perfect seeds that the way that God designed these to be caught in the wind and to be transported to different locations to procreate. It's just like a pine tree. We see, actually you can't see any right here, but when this forest was full of pine trees, the pine trees have seeds that aren't designed quite like this one. They're not like a parachute, but they're designed with a little helicopter rotor on them. And what happens is, as the pine cone seeds open up, as the pine cones open up and the seeds fall out, these little helicopter, as they fall down, they do a little helicopter gyro, and these seeds just actually gyrate about 12 feet away from the drip line of the tree. And what that enables the tree to do is to procreate and to get its seed into fresh soil, good soil, where the sun and the water can nourish it. It can sprout into a seedling and grow into a huge pine tree. It's just another one of God's design that He designed for us to just marvel at and just praise Him. You can see God's fingerprint all through nature. And I just wanted to show you this one last time before we go. This is an example of seed dispersal, and watch it gently float down. Look at that. And there it goes. So from Sermons on the Cave, I'm Dean. Shalom, Mishpach.